Hello everyone, we hope you're well. Now, look at this. We don't normally have this sort of thing, but it's been so warm. I said to Wendy, I feel like I just can't be bothered. It's so warm. We've had salads and we want a really good dinner. Mind you, we did go out for dinner, it was lovely. And we were walking around Lidl and we saw this. Right. It says the American way, look, mac and cheese. Now, I said, Wendy says this is not something I'm crazy about, and to be fair, it's not really, but we're just so warm. But what I did notice, it was 1,000 grams. Now, I thought for 1,000 grams that weren't a bad price, and I've put the price on the screen. Now what it says on here, 25 to 30 minutes, look. Now this is going to fit lovely into the twin fry, the Kasuri twin fry. So, what we're looking at here, (17% water), durum wheat, semolina, onion, cheese, milk, well obviously milk's in the cheese, 3% cheese, 3% cream, rapeseed oil 2%, processed cheese, butter, protein, here we go, look, modified maize starch, acidity regulator, sodium citrate, emulsifier, salt, sodium phosphate, citric acid, salt. Right, now it's got milk and wheat highlighted there as for allergies. Now it says it may also contain egg. Now I can see this is not the best meal in the world for you, is it? Because it's just a supermarket meal, but it's just been so hot. We've succumbed to the easy way out. Right, these are guidelines only, 200C on a fan. Oh, fan 180, so we do it at 180. A baking tray, centre of the oven, 25-30 minutes. Just ensure it's piping up before you eat it. Now once open, you can keep it refrigerated. Once open, consumed within 24 hours. Yeah, we bought it yesterday, we've not undone it yet. And this is Lidl, you see. Now, at 1,000 grams, I thought it weren't bad actually. But we'll have a look at that, won't we? Where does that say? It's from the EU, look. And it's got Dublin there as that address. Anyway, it's got all the energy and what have you all down here if you want to look at that. But to be honest with us, it's just approaching time where we want to have a meal. So it says remove it from the packaging, if I can undo it. But we thought, I mean that says Mcennedy, doesn't it? American way. But let's just try it. We can only try it. Now, remove that top. Now, there we go. There it is. Oh dear, that don't look so appetising, but I don't suppose it will. The thing is there, I'm wondering if that would have gone in the turbo blaze. But we've decided to do it in the dual blaze. The twin fry. Let's just have a look at the basket. Would that fit in there? Touch and go. Not quite, but it's very close. I guess if you cut the edges off it might go in, but we're playing safe. Right, so we're going to put this in the twin fry, so it's no problem because I've already took the centre out. Now this fits in there very easily. You've got plenty of room there. And I think we'll leave it on the crisper trays like that. So Let me move the camera and we'll get it in. Right, last thing before we put it in, give it a good stir. Give it a good stir round. There we go. Right, first of all, let's get plugged in. And we're going to have the meter in. Oh dear, look, it's switched off. There we go, look, I've set that to 24 pence. So let's see how we go. Let's get it plugged in. And get it switched on. There we go. Right, so let's get this in nice and steady so it don't move about too much. There we go. Right, switch it on. Right, grand zone 180. I think 20 minutes is going to be enough, but obviously we'll check the temperature, won't we? We always do, it's all about the temperature. Right, off we go. I'll bring you back. Right, I brought you back because it's finished, but let's have a look. That looks alright, and it's up to temperature. You can see I've got the meter in there. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to get that out. Okay, I hope you can see that alright. Now what I'm going to do is remove the meter. If I can, that's the meter, look. Right, I'll let that cool down. I've picked up some. Don't tell Wendy. I'll leave that on the side. Right, what I thought, I'm going to give this a bit of a stir up. That is cooked. Look at that. That's cooked. It says it was. No problem. That was 20 minutes, wasn't it? But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get some cheese on there, just so it melts on it really. I know this is extra, but it's how we want to do it, so now I'm going to pop that back in because we've got some garlic bread. Garlic bread. So what we'll do is pop that round the side. I only want one, so there's a couple there for Wendy. Right, let's get this popped in and I'll show you. Here we go. Right, I've turned it off again every time. Look, grand zone, we'll go, I think we'll go 160 this time. To be honest, I think that'll be plenty. And we're just going to go 5 minutes. Here we go. Right, bring you back when the time's up. Right, I brought you back because that's finished, look. So when we get the beeps, we'll get it out. Let's get this out. Of course, your friend and ours alerts you as well. Don't know whether you heard that, but let's get this out. Oh, that looks alright. It looks alright. Let's show you. Here we go. And we can turn that off now, can't we? Let's see what it cost. Hey, that's so hot. It's an hot day anyway. Here we go, look. 15 pence it cost to cook. There you go, 0.663 of a kilowatt. Does that make sense? And the eye was 2,914 watts. And I put 24 pence in, so 15p. That's not bad. Right, come on. I want my dinner. Let's get this on the table. Well, there's one point. Look, there's not much cleaning up in there, look. One little stray piece of cheese. Right, I'm letting Wendy divide this up. So this means I'll get the...
I'm terrible, we are.
I'll get the small. It's funny how I always end up with a small one.
No, we've never had one of these, have we?
Not this time, we haven't. So we'll see what it tastes like. Right, there we are now. Let's see what it tastes like. But it's hot.
Mm.
That's alright.
It's creamy, cheesy.
That is so hot, but it's very nice. Let me get me dinner. I'll bring you back. Right, now I've brought you back because that was alright, and as you can see I've eaten it. But I tell you what, I thought, this is a bit salty, and Wendy said, wow, this is salty. And as we went further and further, wow, that is salty. Now look, is that what that really means? Salt, 97 grams per 100 grams? It can't do, can it? It says 3.20 grams, 53%. I don't know, it's not the way it's worded, isn't it? I tell you what, mate, that was full of salt. We're going to pay for this. Now, we don't eat a lot of salt, and it was actually quite nice. In a way, I enjoyed it, but far too salty. But me and Wendy, we don't eat much salt. Not much at all. It's a shame because that was a nice, quick, easy meal. Just too salty for us. Anyway, if you've enjoyed the... hey, up, better if it's the right way up. If you've enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. We'll see you soon. Bye.